Want you to know that some people cannot go where God is taking you. And until you realize that, beloved, you will never get out of stagnation. There are some of you walking around carrying load, carrying people that God is telling you to let it go. Let it go so you can grow. There comes a point, beloved, in your walk with God, especially as a believer, as a child of God, we must let go in order to grow. I know it's not easy. I know it can be painful. I know it can be stressful. I know sometimes we want to just hold on to people, places, and things that feels familiar, things that feel comfortable. But what if the very same thing that you're holding on to so tightly is the thing that's hindering your growth, is the things that is blocking your progress, is the thing that is hindering you from moving forward, it's hindering your progress and just keeping you from entering your next level, entering your next season. Listen, I know it can be painful. I've been there, let's be real. Have you ever noticed when you stay close to certain people, even certain places, certain people that God was trying to create distance from, your life just feels stuck because you decide to disobey, because you decide that you're not going to listen to the voice of God. But the moment you obey God, notice the difference. The moment you obey God and let go of those friendships, let go of that family member, the moment you obey and let go of that relationship, you started seeing elevation. You started seeing clarity. You started seeing peace. That was my story. God had to separate me from even close family members so He could use me. And it wasn't just for my own good, it was for their own good too. Because sometimes family is so familiar, beloved, that we start listening to their voices more than even God's voice, and sometimes even more than your own voice. Because they're in your ears, making decisions for you, telling you what to do today, tomorrow, and just forever. Because you're close, because it's called familiar. So we have to be careful, not just with family, with that co-worker, with that relationship. There were people God sent into my life to help me, yes, to bless me, to push me forward, people from the past. But some family members, some associates responded with suspicion, not discernment, but suspicion. There's a difference. I want you to know the difference. Suspicion comes from pain, past experience, or even old wounds. Suspicion evaluates people through the lens of trauma. Discernment comes from the Holy Spirit, from the place of prayer, from a clean heart. Some people will give you advice from a jealous place, not because they hate you, but because they don't want you to go past them. How dare you to pass them? They don't want you to move forward. In their mind, they're saying these things and you don't know. Why should it be you? Some even feel like you're leaving them behind. So they will give you wrong advice. But you must learn to listen to the Holy Spirit above every other voice. God asked Samuel a question in 1 Samuel 16 verse 1. How long will you mourn for Saul, seeing that I've rejected him? In other words, how long will you hold on to what I'm trying to move you away from? How long will you stay connected to what I've already ended? How long will you cling to what cannot go with you into your next season? Some people were only meant to be in your life, beloved, for a chapter, for a season, not the whole book. Some relationship were seasonal, but we made it to be long term, but it's not permanent. Some connections were assignments, not lifelong covenant. And when God says, let them go, it's because he sees what you cannot see. He hears conversation you didn't hear. He knows motives that you don't know. Remember, God knows everyone's heart, and the heart can be deceitful. He sees the future that you can't see. Beloved, letting go doesn't mean you're bitter. Letting go doesn't mean you're angry. Letting go means you're obedient. You're being obedient because growth requires separation. Elevation requires pruning. Yes, that's destiny requires obedience, and sometimes the greatest act of faith is simple this. Let them go. Let them go in order for you to grow. It doesn't matter if it's a relationship. I have to let go relationship in order for me to grow, not just grow, but in order to live, in order to breathe again. So if the Lord is asking you to let go of some things, places, people, doesn't matter who they are, just try to grow, just try to elevate. Let them go. And if you've been blessed by this message, if it confirms something in your spirit, and encourage you, like, share, and subscribe for more upcoming videos. Let them go in order to grow. Thanks for watching. God bless you.